Just for us to get there and realize that these people had not even gotten to Gwagwalada. I'm all right. So I called. I think the person happens to be a manager or he's a superior to the driver. I called him and he sounded as so asleep. I apologized. I told him what was going on. He said I shouldn't worry because the driver at some point stopped picking up my call and the supplier's call. So he reached out to the driver and he called me back to let me know where they were. He was like, "Oh, there are like two communities away from Gwagwala that I should hold on." I stayed until it was 2 a.m. Now, this park, they were renovating their building. So each and every driver I met there, we were sleeping inside their cars, inside their Siennas, their buses that they had there. The bike man who took me there slept on the bike. I didn't know, I don't know how he positioned his body on that bike, but he slept on the bike. Me, it was the front of somebody's house. I saw a bench outside the gate. So I sat down there, thinking I could sleep. For when mosquito no gree me, just a bite me no nice. And then at some point I just sat down. At some point I was walking around, myself and the bike man. That's how we were up until 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. And I'm like, nah, I can't do this no more. I called the driver. He was pissed off already. He was like, he had a flat tire. He couldn't come around. And I'm like, if it was a reasonable, because somebody's parent was already there and was shouting at whosoever it is he was shouting at, because his child had boarded that car from Bayelsa down to Abuja, and the child slept on the road because of the bad tire. And I'm like, if you're really serious about your customer service, what you would have done is you would have told one of the drivers to drive down wherever it is you were and then bring these people and the goods down here. But you don't care. You don't. I told the bike man, please take me to Gwagwalada or wherever it is these people are. This is where I totally understood what Buju had said. I enter from Abuja, go Gwagwala. The last time I had passed Gwagwalada was in 2023 when I was coming from Kaduna to Abuja for a job interview, and that was it. And I'm like, I kept asking the driver, I saw this place far reach. He said yes. We got there, the driver was even at Gwagwalada. He was a community away from Gwagwalada, so we had to wait at Gwagwalada Bridge. We picked up the snails, the driver brought me back to the house. So I said, come back. Now bath, I just bath, go deliver the thing. Sunday morning, it was the client's call that woke me up. And he said, come pick up your snails. Everywhere, first I see, everywhere just blow. I said, this man will kill me. I said, this man has killed me. I reached out to the supplier. What the supplier said to me was, the client's satisfaction is none of her business. And I totally understood where she was coming from.